Once they get in your mouth, they
Sorry. I had to sneeze. I tried to hold it.
We'll edit that out.
tried to hold it.
Dylan, you son of a...
Bros, Beers, Badass Movies.
Bro! I'm Sabres, and this is Javi, and this is Bros, Beers, and Badass Movies, where we love watching movies.
And we love drinking beer.
Cool. Today we're discussing the 2006 film Slither, directed by the guy that did all the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, James Gunn.
So first we got Nathan Fillion as Chief Bill Party. Then we got Elizabeth Banks as Starla Grant. And then we got Michael Rooker as Grant Grant. Yeah, those three are going to make up the main focus of the cast.
Cool. Let's discuss the plot of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty B-movie style.
Yeah, it's like a throwback to...
It is kind of a throwback.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of... What's so good is, I mean, it's mid-2000s, which this is when the special effects are starting to kind of die out, the practical ones, and the CGI is staying over.
Which you could
Kind
tell.
of see.
Yeah, you
but I
could
mean, they
tell.
did a lot of practical,
Yeah,
which is
they
good.
did,
So the way the movie starts off, there's a meteor that comes to Earth, crashes down. It has a parasite inside of it. You have Michael Rooker, which is married to Elizabeth Banks.
Yeah. Imagine that pair. Like,
Oh yeah.
they even mentioned in the movie, like, I still don't understand how that
exactly.
happened. Yeah.
So he has some problems with her. He breaks off and he goes to kind of like a bar and meets this girl,
Yeah.
Brenda.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brenda.
Redhead.
Yeah. Anyways, they start to fool around the woods. They stumble across the meteor.
Yeah.
It shoots a little dart into Michael Rooker's chest.
Injecting him with the parasite.
Yeah, and
the
then
alien parasite.
Yeah, and then he basically becomes the alien monster of the movie,
Right.
basically, the whole movie.
Yeah.
From there, Nathan Fillion, which is the sheriff of the town, chase Michael Rooker's character to a barn. Right?
Yeah, to a barn.
Yeah, where you find Brenda, which she's been infected.
Yeah.
Michael Rooker took his little tentacle things that come out of his chest.
Not in a dirty way.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I did get
Get
that.
your head out of the gutter.
I had that feeling.
It came from his stomach.
Yeah, but his face, you said his face is like...
That's right. And then she was kind of like...
Yeah. You know?
I did notice that too.
Yeah,
I
okay.
was like, oh, okay.
Anyway,
I don't know
and then
what's
when
happening.
it's done, he was like, ugh, like that. You notice
Yeah,
that?
okay. So there was subtleness of...
I thought so. Anyways, yeah, he injects her, and then later we find out when they get to the barn that she's actually been injected with all these slugs. She's like huge.
He keeps feeding her like raw meat. Like
Oh,
she's
yeah.
eating like possums.
Well, he eats that too.
Yeah.
That's what their whole thing is.
Yeah.
They eat meat. He's all like,
Yeah.
he's like, meat.
Meat.
He was
Meat.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was his
Yeah.
meat. Michael Rooker has a wide range of acting, so. Anyways, yep. So we find Brenda in a barn. She's huge. She's like, how big would you say she is?
Like
Macy's Day balloon size, you'd say?
I would say, maybe a little less than that. Maybe like 5 or 6 Violet Beauregards.
Okay, yeah, that's a good analogy.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. I like that. Good
Yeah.
size. Anyways, when they stumble upon her, she keeps moving. They're like, why does she keep moving? And when we find
And she
out,
pops like a pimple.
oh man, she pops and just an ocean of these little red slugs come out of her. They get into everybody except the few,
Right.
yeah, the few main of the main cast. They doesn't get in their mouths. Once they get in your mouth, they
Sorry. I had to sneeze. I tried to hold it.
We'll edit that
I
out.
tried to hold it.
Once they get inside your mouth, they basically you're part of the whole alien itself. So you have the alien's brain and you have Grant's brain basically combined, and they have all the same thought.
And then he's done this to other worlds before.
Yeah,
the parasite
the parasite,
being
yeah.
he, and so that's his whole plan is to take over
Right, yeah.
the world with him being like the
Yeah.
you know.
He takes it over.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry,
Yeah.
I had to sneeze again. I had to fight it down.
At the very end of the movie, we find out that the parasite's actually really lonely. He's
Yeah.
taken over all these worlds, and he just
He said he was
feels-
like millions of years old or something like that, right?
billions, I thought he said.
Yeah, millions. I said millions.
I said billions.
Oh, billions with a B. Wow.
Yeah, billions. I think he said.
Like my bank account.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, we find out that he's lonely, and that's why he kind of wants to bring Starla. Like, he wants to basically be with Starla still. I don't
And
know.
that's what you said, right? You said that James Gunn said it was a love story.
Yeah.
Ultimately.
I watched it with
like,
a commentary on, and it said that basically this is a marriage, like a dissolving marriage, like a marriage that's fallen apart.
Yeah.
That's what this whole story is about. Weird, huh?
I didn't really get that. I guess I focused on it
alien
being like an alien, like horror type.
That's what he
movie.
said. That's what he said.
But now that you say that, I guess.
But
I
that's
can
what
kinda
he
see-
said. That's what he said. Anyways, yep.
Did you say it on Twitter?
Oh God. Move along. Anyways, yeah. At this point, yep. At the very end of the movie, we find out, he's billions of years old. He's lonely. He wants Starla, and Nathan Fillion runs in, saves the day,
Right, being the hero.
blows the alien up, and that's the end of the movie, basically. Right?
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
I mean, there's not much to it there.
Yeah. And you had seen it before, like.
Saw it in the
Most of it,
theaters back in
yeah.
2006. Yeah.
Yeah. I was,
And he had never seen it.
I had never seen it, but I liked it. I thought it was like it was interesting because it was like a callback to previous like the Blob type horror movies.
I really do think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I thought it was a fun watch. Greg Henry, who plays Mayor Jack McCready, is
man,
like
his one-liners.
his one-liners are gold. We can't repeat them on here,
no, they're
but
so
they
vulgar.
are so funny.
Yeah, so
And
good.
the whole watch the movie, but the whole Mr. Pibb,
Oh,
like
that's a good line.
It's
is a
like
good line.
30 seconds of him talking about Mr. Pibb. Amongst all this, he's
Yeah.
just upset that there's no more Mr. Pibb.
Where is the Mr. Pibb? Goddamn Brenda's floating like a water balloon. The worms driving my friends around like they're goddamn skin cars. People are spitting acid at me, turning you into cottage cheese, and now there's no fucking goddamn Mr. Pibb. Jesus Christ, Jack.
You know what we forgot to say? There was a cameo.
There is a cameo, yeah.
Well, not even really a cameo.
No.
She's in the movie. A little bit more than a cameo, and she's actually was married to the director. at this
Right,
point.
yeah.
Jenna Fisher.
Pam Beasley.
Yeah. It's Pam
She's in
Beasley
it,
herself.
yeah. And guess what? She plays a
A secretary. Somewhat.
secretary-ish.
I think the mayor calls her secretary.
That's right. He does call her secretary. I thought she was more like a what do they call it? Like a dispatcher.
Yeah, I
but
mean,
it's a small
she
town,
is.
so she kind of plays both. But yeah, so Pam Beasley's in it.
Oh yeah.
No John Krasinski.
Oh man.
Another cameo is Rob Zombie's in it.
Oh yeah, Rob Zombie is in it. Yeah.
Yeah, he plays a small role. He plays Dr. Carl.
Just audio, though.
And just audio. He's just on the phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
But apparently now that that's James Gunn's like Easter egg that he hides in every.
Was, too.
Now who's making the jokes, huh? Yeah.
He's got me doing it.
Yeah. So that's James Gunn's kind of like Easter egg that he puts in all his movies is Rob Zombie has an audio part in every one of his movies because they're friends.
Yeah, man.
Well, that's an interesting little nugget there.
Yeah.
And you actually wanted to show something interesting about the Blu-ray.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Blu-ray a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah. So this is the Scream Factory release of Slither. It's a collector's edition. It's really cool. It's newly commissioned artwork. Basically, once you take this off, you have the option to either have the the newly commissioned, or you can actually flip it around, take it out. It's like a transformer, dude. And then you have the old theatrical poster. Really cool. They normally have really good special features. On this, they have new audio commentary with James Gunn, Nathan Fillion, Michael Rooker, a new interview with Greg Henry, and yeah, it's really awesome. You should check it out, pick it up, whatever. So yeah, pretty cool. So what'd you think?
Overall, I liked it. I thought it was a really a well done movie. It's more down to earth, I should say, because it's directed by James Gunn. This was his first movie, like we said.
Yeah.
Big name director, but there's imperfections in it. Pretty
yeah.
big, but still.
He wrote a few
it, yeah.
movies before then. He did like stuff for Trauma, and then he did God, what did he write? He wrote some good stuff. I know he wrote Dawn of the Dead, 2004 Dawn of the Dead. But yeah, he wrote a few things, and then I think he wanted just to write this one, but Universal was like, hey, we'll buy it, but we want you to direct it as well. Isn't that cool?
How do you say no to that, right?
I know, right?
Yeah. but it has imperfections.
Yeah.
Like the floating head that he hated.
Yeah,
that
during the
scene.
commentary, he said that there was one scene where Elizabeth Banks' character, the lighting wasn't good, so it just looked like her head was floating in the dark. Yeah,
Which
you can notice that now.
You notice that,
once,
yeah.
once he says it, you can see
Definitely.
it. So.
But again, it has those imperfections, so it's really down to earth. But overall, just a really enjoyable movie.
Yeah. That's why, like, whenever I get the opportunity to show it to someone like you, I don't know, I get excited because it's like one of those underrated horror movies of the 2000s that it gets overlooked for some reason. And now that James Gunn, he exploded and he's really famous, and now he's having some problems. But it's cool to look back and be like, hey,
That doesn't reflect on him as a director.
No. I know.
Yeah.
But it's cool to say, hey, this is where he kind of started. He started as horror. And I've heard, like, I mean, before the whole situation, I heard that he was wanting to get back to that too, just some horror stuff.
Horror. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. So overall, it's a great pickup.
I think so, yeah.
Watch it.
That Scream Factory release, I would definitely try to pick it up. You can either get it on their website, Shout Factory's website, go to Shout Factory, look it up. Or, I mean, I got mine on Amazon Prime. We're not
a paid advertisement.
Yeah, we're not sponsored or anything.
Nope.
But anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
This has been Bros, Beers, and Badass Movies.
Like, share, comment, please. Let us know what you think about these movies.
Yep.
That's how we're going to get better.
Yeah.
We'd love to engage with you. And watch responsibly. Cheers.
Cheers.